friends. I was going to start this video by saying I am not a conspiracy theorist. But then I thought about it, and I realized about me that would be an utter and complete lie. I am a conspiracy theorist. I take great joy in diving down rabbit holes to prove or disprove a point. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I am a knowledge glutton. That is what me. I like learning new things. I love finding out about new things. I love science and history and art. I love those things. That's all a part of my nature. And when I have learned all that I think I can learn, and I'm often wrong, but when I have learned all that I think I can learn, I move on to the next thing. But I am a conspiracy theorist. And here is what I have to say about that. I listen to the whole country being concerned about the presidential offers. And I listen to young people talking about, I'm not voting because neither party is what I would vote for. That's your prerogative to not vote, but you're also silencing your own voice. In my area, nobody is talking about who is running for the Senate or the House. There are signs posted, but nobody is talking about who is running for the Senate or the House. Now, many of those people who are saying that they are not going to vote, who are quieting their own voices, don't realize that every single seat for the Senate and the House is up for re-election. Every single one. There is not one person sitting there whose job is safe. So what you're giving up is the opportunity to put checks and balances in place for whoever becomes president. Because if I'm Gen X, and I don't know exactly what is being taught as part of U.S. history, but I am Gen X, and growing up, we were taught that the Senate and the House check the president, and the Senate and the House, and the president checks the Senate and the House, and all three are checked by the Supreme Court. Well, right now, you have the opportunity to select who is going to be checking the president, who is going to be putting in place policies for your area, for your state, for your local government. You have the opportunity. But if you choose not to go and vote, you might be missing out on voting for who's going to be sheriff, who's going to be governor, who's going to be mayor of your local municipality, who is going to be a judge in your area. You're missing out on an opportunity to put checks and balances in place. And not only that, you're missing out on an opportunity to let the current people in your local area in government know your expectations about them. So when they seek higher offices, when they decide that they don't want to be a big fish in a local pond, that they want to be a big fish in a large pond on the international stage, and they want to be in the U.S. Senate instead of your local state's Senate, or they want to be future president, they know what your expectations for them are. You can't let the expectations of the few dictate what you want. And I'll give an example. When COVID started, our local schools put out surveys for everything, for how they were going to set up at the education process for the students. There are over over 125,000 students in our area at the time when they were sending out these surveys. 125,000 students. That is a lot of parents. You want to know how many made the decisions for every student for this area? 500. 500 parents consistently did the surveys. 500 parents consistently voted on what they wanted. 500 parents made the decision for 125,000 students. That is what our current situation is looking like, because people are deciding they're not going to vote. So you're going to allow, roughly 10% of the entire United States, 25% of the entire United States, to govern the 100%. Your voice, you're silencing, by not voting, you're silencing your own voice. You're making yourself mute. And that is not a good idea. Your voice, your opinion, your needs matter. And if you silence those, or if you allow yourself to be tricked into being silenced, then the 25%, the 10%, the 1%, the 500 people for 125,000 people will make your decisions for you, and your voice won't matter. Make your voice matter for every single election. Every one of them. Don't leave any one of them out. If you have to vote for the local flower, vote. Always vote. Always put your opinion out there. Always let what you think matter. And don't let anybody else tell you different. That's all I have to say. Vote for the Senate and the House and everything else in between. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. See you next time. Bye.